Alright, hello everyone, and welcome to a new season of Bob Plays Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts on Legendary difficulty. I'm Bobtheorc, and this is going to be episode 1 of the Russian Empire. Now, unfortunately, I had a little bit of an SSD malfunction. Yes, I have computer problems too, even though I own a computer store. And so I'm currently doing data recovery in my old SSD to try and get back my game files. Fortunately, I had everything important saved, all my work stuff and whatnot, so it's not going to be a total loss. So we are going to try and do a new campaign. I'll be hanging out on Discord, and I've got a little bit of time here before I go to bed or do something productive, maybe like sleep. And so let's talk about Russia. So the Russian Empire starts out with a pretty reasonable crew pool, a lot better than what Spain started out with, that's for sure, because they've got a lot of people. They've got okay money. Transport capacity's fine, tech, but, this isn't going to be, they're not, like, super broke in the 1890s, right? But they are a huge country that are going to have some strategic problems. So let's start out. I'm going to go build my shipyard. And let's first talk about the plan, okay? So Russia is really big. I mean, it has more land area than the surface of Pluto, okay? Which up until Neil deGrasse Tyson ruined it for everybody. Pluto used to be a planet. So we've got basically 4 isolated spots that can't really support each other. I need to protect the Black Sea because this is a major area for trade, and I've got a lot of vulnerable provinces: Ukraine, southern Russia, that kind of stuff. I've got to go protect the Baltic Sea from the Germans. North Sea is, or the northern Atlantic Ocean. I guess the North Sea's over here. I've got to have some presence up here to be able to operate outside of the Russian waters in case I have to be flexible. Wonder if I can take ships across the north. That would be interesting. And then I also have to have stuff in the Sea of Japan because Japan's going to be causing problems. If we look at the politics, Japan's not really thrilled with us. Germany's not really thrilled with us. These are kind of traditional Russian enemies. And China's kind of eh. Everybody else is sort of eh. We'll see what happens. So let's see how this goes. First thing we got to do is we need some ships. And we're going to need a lot of ships. So we're going to do something similar to what I did in the Spanish campaign. Is I'm going to build a buttload of cheap ships that are big that can be upgraded later when I have better technology. So let's see. We got. Now I'm going to stay away from small ships for the most part. I know that I always swarm small ships and have, I love me some light cruisers. And this 3-mast armored cruiser is super awesome. I love this thing. Just because it is super stable. Maybe someday when it gets bigger, when I have bigger cruiser technology and I can make it really big, maybe I'll do something like that. For now, I mean, our cruisers are limited to like 4,000 tons. That sucks. So we got the Battleship 1 and Battleship 2. They both get pretty reasonable size. Same optimal speed. This one has better hull form, and I think I get better tower options. We're going to go with Battleship 2. So what we're going to do is I'm going to minimize all of this stuff. I'm going to make it 13,000 tons. It's going to be my largest I can do it. And then later on, I can always expand and get up to like 17,000 tons later if I want to. I'm going to start out with maximum crew because this doesn't really affect the cost. It's 6 million. So for about 175,000, I can have extra crew. Let's see, 333 versus 233, so an extra 100 crew. All right. We're going to strip this baby down because armor's expensive, and we're going to get composite later, but right now we're going to just strip this baby down. and get that cost as low as I can make it. Alright, we need a main tower. We need a second... Why? That won't fit. That's weird. That's 3 O's. We'll just go with the rear tower, too. Oh, we can put those inside here also. We'll just put that here for now. Alright, we need a gun. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the single barrel 9 inches, and unlike in Spain, where I only put one on the back and it ended up ruining it for me, I'm going to put one on the front and back. This adds, you know, a bit of cost, because I'm getting all this extra armored citadel down there and whatnot. But this way I'm not screwed later when I have more, when I have to upgrade the ship. And then I need a funnel. So we'll just go boop, a standard funnel. Doesn't seem to matter where I put this thing. Alright, so we're just going to have a funnel. So for about $8 million, we get a battleship hull that I can upgrade later when I get better tech. And... oh wait, we can drop the gun armor down. There we go. And then we're gonna lower the length, and wow, look at that, we got it down to 6 million. Gun length adds a lot of money. It's 7.8 million. So we got it down by like $1 million bucks. So 6.6 million. This is beautiful. This is going to be the backbone of my fleet in the future. And right now, Slava's a good name, but because that means victory. But I'm going to save that for later. We could call it the Slava class, I guess. That's a good name. I think Slava means victory, something like that. I was going to call it my Guardian. But you know what? I think Slava's fine, because this ship is going to bring me victory over all the baddies. Can I drop any cost here? 540. It's a little bit less. Unbalance is a little bit more. I'll go with unbalance just because it's not that much of a difference, and I want unbalance for the future. So this is it. All right, my Slava class battleship, which is basically going to be a cruiser long term. And these are going to be the guardians of my coast. All right. Boop. So we're going to build a butt pile of these. I've got 350 million. And so we're going to build... How many... Yeah, I've got 356 million. There we go. I'm building 53! 53! Holy crap! Alright. Boom. So. I think so let's think about where we're going to put these babies, okay? Because I don't want them just scattered around. We're going to have to deal with both Germany and Japan. Now, I don't know if it's going to auto-fill all of my ships up with crew. I think it will. I mean, we'll find out in a minute. So I might just be screwed. My gut feeling is to take out Japan first. I'll tell you why. If I fight Germany, we're going to have a land war also, and my army logistics is lower than theirs. If I fight Japan first, I think we're okay. So, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take 4 ships. Imperial Alexei the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Kind of hate to break those guys up. Alright, so you boys are going to go in Crimea. And then you guys are going to go to Kronstadt in central Russia, because I want to keep these guys as far away from everybody as possible. Kronstadt. Yeah, I'm not really sure how to pronounce that, but that's okay. We're going to do that. Okay, then I want to put 4 of them up here in Murmansk in northern Russia. Merman. All right, there you go. All right, so these guys are set, right? So now over here we have I probably ought to put some over here. I don't think I need any, but maybe just in case. Because these guys are all going to end up getting used against Japan, and I don't anticipate problems with the Americans. So Provindia. These guys are really far the fuck away. But I have the ships to spare. Let's see if we can find it. Provindia. Provindinia. I just asking my girlfriend how to pronounce this. Alright, so we're going to put you guys there. And then we have... We're going to want to put some in Northeast Asia. So we want to put some Petropavlovsk and Madgen, however you pronounce that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's go Petropavlovsk. And Southern Siberia, Magland right there. Alright. So that takes care of that. Then I'm going to need 4 ships right here in Korsakov. Yeah, there we go. Korsakov. Korsakov. And then the rest of these guys are going to go in Vladivostok. And we're going to try and raffle stomp Japan right off the bat. And we're going minimal ships over here, just a small defensive force. And as long as we don't get zerged, we should be all right. I mean, we're going to try and be nice to Germany until we're ready, so yeah. So the rest of you guys are all going Vladivostok. Boom. All right. So, as far as research goes, right off the bat, I want to get Mark II 9-inch guns and Mark II 2-inch guns, just so I have something ready to go. We're going to definitely need those right off the bat. I don't know what else I can get quickly. I mean, these engines, it's 42 months. If I pump that, lighter boilers, we could get that in 6 months. I mean, that would help. Armor quality, hull construction. Let's see what... We're making a lot of ships. Alright, so first off, as far as money goes, transport's all the way up. Crew training all the way down. And I don't have... We're negative 14 million, so we're not going to be doing a bunch there. So we're going to be going minimal on the tech until we build this up. So that's what we got to do. What are these lighter? You know, it's not really that big of a difference. Would be nice if we can get the better range finders. That's not going to be a huge difference either, but I think this is what we're going to be focusing on right off the bat. And once we get our finances sorted and we get at least Mark II guns, then we'll go ahead and rebuild the ships. So this is our starting position. It's not awful. And as far as politics go, we want to be nice to Germany because we are not ready to fight you yet. One of the big tenets of American diplomatic strategies, we've never wanted Russia and Germany to ally because that would have been really awful. We're very fortunate that Russia and Germany were not allied in World War II, or it would not have gone very well for us. So right now, since I'm playing on the Russian side, I want to be nice to Germany, and then I'll move into them later. Alright, this is it. Here we go. Let's do our first turn. So, our finances are much improved now that all those ships have been built. And we are going to raise our tech budget as much as we can. And we've got 50 million to spend, and I don't want to squander it because we're going to need that money later. So the goal is we want to build up our transports as much as possible, build up our shipyard. It's going to take a little bit of time, but now Japan and China don't like each other. I don't really want... Austria's not happy with me. Let's go and... Oh, it was Austria that doesn't like me, not Germany. Well, we'll deal with that later too. All right. Oh, let's as far as the fleets go, we are going to do, since these guys are all cadets, which means they're basically potatoes, we're going to go limited, and we're going to save that money and be as non-threatening as possible. And I still have a huge crew pool, which is very surprising. That is very, very surprising. So let's crank up the tech budget. Alright, here we go. Suez Canal. Alright, so let's keep grabbing that research. Want to be nice to Austro-Hungary, because I don't really want to deal with them yet either, because they're on my border. I don't want to be fighting people on my border. And as far as the research goes, it's just going to take a while. So let's Alright, so Japan has an adventurous policy that often conflicts with our own interests. Not really ready to fight Japan yet. It's sort of inevitable. Japan's government's reasonable. And so I need to worry about unrest, because my biggest concern is I want to carry the imperial monarchy through the whole time. I want to avoid the Russian Revolution. I want to avoid communism, because communism sucks. That's 1 unrest, 2 unrest, or 3 unrest. So we're going to go with what gives us the least amount of unrest. What is this? This is some diplomat fucked up in the United States. That gives me less unrest. The U.S. doesn't... No, we don't care about relations with the U.S. They're far away. Venezuela, allied with Austro-Hungary. Now, one of the things we're going to do is we're going to also try and take over small countries, because that would be fantastical. Alright, so I don't really care about my relations with China either, because I can probably munch them, although they have pretty good army logistics. My army logistics is not fantastic. So let's increase our relations with China, because I don't want to deal with... I don't want to deal with these guys. Not yet, anyway. They're probably backwards in technology. Go creep up the tech a little bit. Transports are coming along. Research is coming along. Or Mark 13, Mark 113. I want the Mark 2 9-inchers. All right, fine. Whatever. We'll just keep doing it. All right, so let's just keep going. I mean, fortunately, we have a frightening number of ships. Most people have, I've got 53 ships, all battleships. Even though these guys are really just going to be cruisers when they grow up. They're going to be really big cruisers. And... oh, hey, look, we're allied with the Netherlands. That's nice. And let's make nice with Austro-Hungary. I'm going to let things sort of deteriorate with Japan, because they're going to be my first victim, I think. We'll just keep creeping that up. And no, we're not going to say any Slavas. Now, what I could do, if I wanted to, is I could start upgrading my ships to make them bigger and chunkier. So if I were to take the existing Slava and view that, the problem is it's going to take a lot of money that I don't have. So no, we're going to wait. We're going to wait on that, because we're just going to let these guys just sit in port and wait, because I don't want to be spending $1 million a turn. Whoops, too much. There we go. Yeah, it'll be nice to... I mean, I'll eventually eat China. I'm not super worried about them. Let's go be nice to Germany some more. So I really don't want to deal with the German military, because that's going to be a pain in the butt. So we're just going to keep kind of creeping along. There we go. I don't think there's going to be a war in the near future. That lowers my unrest, and that is fascinating, or fantastical. And we want to make nice with Austro-Hungarian again. Yep. I know it's just a matter of time. Those guys haven't ever liked me. Yeah, historically, they are not fans of Russians. And alright, this is chugging along. So we're just going to keep on just sort of slowly cruising through. Hello to whoever's watching, by the way. And some of these guys are trying to get a little feisty. You know what I really want to be nice? I want to be nice with the US, because there's no reason for Russia and the United States to fight. I mean, eventually I'll have to fight them because I want to do a full map clear, but there's no actual reason in the game for them to fight right now. We got the lighter boilers, torpedo boats that I'll never build. Arabia. At some point, I'm going to have to build an export ship. And maybe that's what I ought to do. I can make an export destroyer or an export torpedo boat. Just to make some extra money, because I've got the tonnage to do it. Let's what would an export torpedo boat look like? If I were to make a that's 200 tons. I can make it up to 300 tons. And let's give it we need to have a tower. Things that's 5 funnel capacity, 2.5. I mean, realistically, instead of 4-inch gun, I ought to just go like 2-inch guns. I make it kind of expensive, and then have some torpedo launchers. Oh, that's interesting. I can't. I have to have at least one torpedo launcher on here. So I'll put right there in the back. And That's a little bit... you take off a... do that. Might as well balance these and make these really nice. I mean, that's pretty nice. I mean, it's for exports, fast as hell. All right. Export TB. There we go. We'll make these things. These don't... we'll go sell. That's what we can sell. Russia has a long history of exporting weapons. What I do need is gun cotton. That's good. All right. And probably need to improve relations with Austria because I don't really want to go to war with them. And it's just a matter of time before things happen. Netherlands would like to, it's 68%. Yeah. That's not bad. For sure. We will start selling those. And how are we doing with it? So Japan still doesn't like us that much. Let's be nice, a little nicer to China. Not that I care super much, but I don't want to... I still only have an army logistics of 5. That's not great. Yeah, so the Mark II 2-inch guns are coming along. Got gun cotton. And let's go make nice with Austro-Hungary some more. There we go. And just keep tweaking this, slowly getting there. And once we get all of our guys, once we get our economy in good shape, then I'll start upgrading these battleships that I could never afford to build 53 battleships. That's why I just had these just sitting there, having these hulls just sitting there from the beginning. Just slowly creep you up a bit. Let's go make some more nice with Germany. Just nice, friendly Russia the size of Pluto. Just nobody pay any attention to me. All these big bad ships that we have are, I promise, are not just for show. They're super scary looking, sitting in the dock in limited capacity. Transports are getting there. So, go make nice with the Austro-Hungarian Empire some more. And these guys are going to just naturally get pissed off at me anyhow. Ottomans like us. That's nice. We're not selling you those. We're only selling export ships. Alright, let's... who do we need to be nice to? I mean, everybody's... Wow, China's really pissed off at us. I really don't want to go to war with China yet, because I don't have the means to fight them. Oh, look at that. More money. It's going nicely. We finished that. 13 more turns for our rangefinder. So, once we rebuild these ships, they're going to be pretty good. So... Nope, not selling you Slavas. They're not really... There we go. Let's keep being nice to... Yeah, we're eventually going to have... We're just holding off the inevitable is really what it comes down to. There we go, just tweak that a little bit more. We're at 162, so it's getting there. And 11 months on our rangefinder. So... we are slowly making some progress. Alright. Fleet needs more cruisers. Would we like more cruisers? I would like more cruisers. Definitely need the money. That's a lot of money, and that is like more than 3 times the money that I already have, so yes, we are going to get that. Large industries want to redistribute government budget. So we can limit the Navy's budget and go for more GDP, which isn't a bad idea. Or we can go for more... That'll... Our unrest is kind of high. I don't want to do anything that'll generate. That's 5 unrest. We don't want to do that. So let's just keep building GDP, and we are doing all right. Let's improve with China, because we're going to pull ahead of China eventually, because China they don't ever tech very well. So, the early game is all about positioning. And not getting jumped before you're ready to fight, which is a lot of it. Now, I guess that's all I can do. At least we have some money now. And our transports are slowly getting there. Economy's slowly getting there. The guns are slowly... We're slowly getting there. We're getting to where we need to be. And I may continue the small gun upgrades, because the 3-inch guns are nice also. Shit, I wanted to click yes on that. I wasn't paying attention. My bad. My bad. Is China still mad at me? Yeah, a little bit. I gotta tweak that forward a little bit. There we go, 79. Yeah, we want to get at least the Mark II 3-inch guns if we can, because those are going to be really useful also. Alright, so Japan's a problem, but we don't want to... pass a bill to reduce the financing of the fleet. I don't really want to do that. That'll get rid of a lot of unrest. Let's do it. Let's get rid of unrest. This gives me more GDP. Several other countries want to construct warships for third-party countries. I mean, that's money. And that'll help with what we need. I don't really like the unrest. We could do less of it. Or we can really kill our unrest. But that'll piss people off. I mean, just getting the GDP with no real downside, I think we're going to do that. Because I think our unrest is manageable right now. And keep dealing with that's good enough. 176, that's good enough. And I don't know why... Why is Steam giving me notifications? That doesn't... Really wish Steam wouldn't do that. I'll have to figure out how to stop the Steam notifications later, because that kind of messes up the stream a little bit. 6 more months till we get the better rangefinders. Alright. And then we will start rebuilding these ships. Financial crisis. Government wants to cut the Navy budget. No. We don't want to do that. Let's have them cut their own salaries. That gets rid of unrest, and there we go. Nice. Alright, so as far as... That doesn't really change the amount of time, so we're going to keep building the small guns unless we can work on engines, the triple expansion steam engines. Because the small guns, we got the Mark IIs, and that's good enough for what I need for the little guys. I might need 3-inch guns for some of the stuff, but this will at least be a, I think that'll at least be a start. Hull protection. Yeah, this is all solid. All right, we're gonna do that. Because the big thing is I need to get the Mark II 9-inch guns. Keep tweaking this up a little bit. Not very much, huh? And let's improve relations with China. I really don't want to get into a land war right now. Not while because I'm doing kind of a gambit strategy. My ships really aren't fit to fight right now. They would just get slaughtered. But the enemy doesn't know that. They just think I have a lot of ships. Sure, we would love to export ships, but not the Slavas. Alright. Make you happy. How are we doing with the other countries? We're still just fighting with the same old thing. Alright, so... Yeah, none of that's that important. We got the better engine weight. We made nice with Austria. And let's keep trying to make nice with China. We are down here at the bottom of the barrel. We are not making a lot of money. But that's okay, because we're an absolute monarchy, so we have bonus to naval budget, but penalties to GDP growth and income, and get extra unrest. Unless we get, yeah, we get extra unrest. So, let's see here. We may end up omnoming China anyway at some point. There we go. We got you up to 80%. And not too bad. Keep making nice with Austria. They're starting to chill out a little bit. Can we get up to 81? Nope, not quite. So this is working out pretty good. Yeah, the rangefinders are super important for long term. Just having that accuracy bonus is a really big deal. Well, this is taking a little bit to load up. Somebody's building a lot of ships. There we go. No, I guess that didn't work so well. Let's go. Make nice with China. We're trying so hard to not go to war with anybody. Let's go tweak that a little bit. One more turn for the rangefinders, that'll be nice. In many ways, this game is a race of who gets to radar first. You get so much benefit just by getting to radar before everybody else. That it makes a big, big difference. I think I've largely mitigated the threat from China and Austro-Hungary, and Japan, like I said, they're gonna be fine. Japan's not allied with anybody. Still creeping that up. We're at 193, so we're almost there. And so I'm going to keep the engines. I'll keep researching rangefinders just because I need to get through that. So I think we're always going to have rangefinders on the research specialty. All right, International Weapons Exhibition. Not impressed. We need more money, probably. Or we're doing all right. This isn't really that much money. I mean, it's a lot of money for right now. It's not that much money. Let's 2 unrest. Or we can lower the unrest. I honestly kind of want the money. I mean, as long as our unrest is below 15 or 20, we're probably all right. Oh, we got the bigger shipyard. Ooh, let's go build more shipyard. Uh-oh. Gotta drop that down a little bit. Alright, well, we need the shipyard space, so that's what it is. Now what I probably ought to do is I probably ought to start labeling my ships. You know, as far as what fleet they're in. That's something I was thinking about last game. Maybe I'll do it between streams because it's going to be boring to watch me sit and rename each ship over the course of an hour to include, like, you know, Baltic or Fleet, you know, Fleet 1, the Slava, and Fleet 2, the blah, you know, whatever. It's hard to organize all the ships. Austro-Hungary, well, they're at an okay level, so we don't need to worry so much about them. Don't need to worry about these guys. Let's go make nice with Germany a little bit. There we go. They're still at 79%. Next turn, the transports are going to be finished, and then I can start. Really cranking up the tech and starting to refit my Slavas. Got the engine, so that's good. So Make nice with Austria. No, we don't need to make nice. They're already positive. China? Yeah, let's make nice with China. Alright, so we are now at transport capacity. So I can lower this down just to neutral. So I don't think there's a benefit in going above. You can't get above 200%. And so still can't max him out, which is really annoying. But I'm at maximum transport capacity. So let's check out the research real quick. I've got 3 more turns till I get the Mark II 9-inch gun. So we're going to go ahead and give it, we're going to wait until that. So let's just keep cranking these guys up. I did the politics already. So that's not so bad. And we will export some torpedo boats. That's a nice profit. And let's go drop this down a little bit to maintain positive. We'll get a nice chunk of money out of that. Research is going. We don't need any more engine research. I mean, engines is important. But it's not really anything. I mean, naval communications. I mean, that's not super important either. It's not really important. White powder. Let's go and finish this off quickly. There we go. So this is going along pretty well. It's a pretty strong opening. I'm actually going to run and grab a drink real quick from the kitchen. I'll be right back while the turn's going. Alright, I am back. Let's keep going. You don't need that. So, still need to work on China a little bit. Japan's going to be our first target. That's going all right. One more month. So, this isn't bad. Extra money. Extra money's good. More industry, that's probably better. And now we're going to go more industry. There we go. Sure, we'll sell you one of those. Greece. Are we allied with Greece? We are. Look at that. We're allied with Greece and Turkey. And the Netherlands. Alright, right on. So, we have our big gun technology, the Mark II 9-inch guns. Don't need to really work on that so much for a while. And don't need the explosives for a little while. So we're doing kind of solid. We'll want to get more big gun technology later. Hey Greg, how's it going? So, yeah, anytime I can build up the GDP, that's a pretty good thing. So, yeah, what we're going to do right now is we're going to try and, now that we've got our transports up and going, our tech's doing pretty well, I want to start refitting one of the ships. And I want to start making some improvements on the Slava. Because this guy is, well, he's very minimalistic, and we need to, it's going to be a while for me to fix up all my ships. So yeah, so my computer had crashed. My solid state drive died the other day, and so I'm starting a new campaign. I'm still trying to recover my old data. We'll see how it goes. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go and we're gonna max out the drop, and we're going to drop. So that's 536 crew, and before we were at 557. So we're maintaining a similar crew size, but we're going to be, obviously we want our ship to go faster. We want to go at least 18 knots. Go triple expansion steam. We need barbettes. We want to go maximum bulkheads, which is going to jack up the price. We wouldn't have been able to build nearly as many ships originally. We'll go with composite armor. Which is going to kind of hurt, but alright, we want white powder, we want gun cotton, increased, heavy. We don't really have any options for base fuse and nose fuse. That does more damage. That. Got our conic 1, and I'll rebalance the armor here in a minute. So first thing I want to do is I want to go with some I can't do those yet, so what I have to do is I want to kind of put my secondary tower inside here. And we need more funnels. We do something like this. I mean, if I were to leave the tower there, I could go with a fourth funnel. That's actually probably worth it. But I want to have a small barbette somewhere. I think we're gonna put the tower in here, and we're gonna have a little barbette up here, which unlocks us having these bigger barbettes right here. Double-barreled 9-inch guns. We actually could go with a That's interesting. Why can't get the second barbette up here? We're going to have to trick it a little bit. Because I can't do a barbette like that. So we're gonna take these out. I'm gonna put a barbette in here. This will then let me put a barbette here, either a big one like this. There we go. I can only do 2 guns right now. So we can do that. Then we take these barbettes up there, then we can take that one off. This is ship hacking. Actually, what we could do, this is a forward weight of 1.7. So this has a so these towers weigh 228, and this weighs 354. So, I mean, I could try putting this. No, that doesn't work to put it there. So we're just gonna leave it how we're doing it. Have this thing. I guess that's as scooched back as we can make it. Alright, so secondary guns, we have these 2-inch guns, which we can put up here. And let's go and adjust the gun size. Whoops, that's not, I don't want the turret armor. I want the gun diameter. I want the gun length. And this way our 9-inch guns are almost 10-inch guns. Yeah, I've learned a lot about ships from playing this game, and then as I see some of these old ships, I've actually learned a lot, and I can recognize things when I see older ships. All right, so right now, we're gonna want to have. We're gonna armor this bad boy up. I wonder if I can make this go any faster. I mean, 18 knots. I can go 20 knots, and that's 20 knots is actually solid for 1890s. I mean, I'd like to go faster than that, but then it starts getting really heavy. So 18 knots is 13,000 tons. That adds about 1,000 tons. 14 knots isn't bad. So what we can do is we can add some secondary guns. I'd like to be able to put something... Oh, there we go. I can put some of these guys right... So this gives me a lot of DACA right up here. Not really anything I can put some casemate guns on the sides. I don't know if I have the tonnage for that right now. It's going to take a long time to rebuild. It's going to add a lot of crew to it also. Let's drop down the forward. There we go. So this just about has me balanced out. And I don't want double guns up here. Can I just have a single gun? Why are you making double guns? I just want a single. There we go, single gun. And oh, they put the double guns here also. Well, I guess I don't mind the double guns back there because I want to get some extra aft weight. I guess I could do this. And that adds too much forward weight. I really don't want all this extra forward weight. Yeah, balancing this is... Yeah, no, 18 knots is great. 20 knots is better. I mean, this baby's going 20 knots, so I'm really happy about him. But it's just a matter of trying to balance this out as perfectly as I can. Alright, so if I shift these forward, and then increase my aft belt. Ah, I can't balance it perfectly. This is so annoying. I'll shift you guys back a little bit. Fine, I will go ahead and put 2 of these up in the front. Like that. Well, no, I want it to be balanced. Yeah, so I want this thing to be as perfectly balanced as possible. But I keep having a little bit of extra forward weight. There we go. Perfect. That is perfect. Now it is perfectly balanced. So when you have your... So your longitudinal weight offset and your traverse weight offset, when it's unbalanced... Hey, New Jersey, welcome back. So when these are off balance, then then you start having accuracy penalty and water flooding improvements, or you have more flooding and just a whole variety of other problems. So we want to minimize that. And so we're going to try and toughen up these guns just a little bit. There we go. Perfect. Look at that. We've used up all the weight, and we have made it perfectly balanced. And this is kind of a pretty ship with a crap load of secondaries. The 9.9-inch guns that are almost as good as 10-inch, but I don't have Mark II 10-inch guns, and a whole bunch of Mark II 2.9-inch guns. So this is a pretty solid upgrade. It's going to take me 19 months to build it. Yeah. All right, but this is good enough. No, we like our lifeboats, and they can't mount guns there anyway for some reason. So we've increased the number of crew from 530 to 637, but we've expanded the draught, so this thing has more floatability now, and it's still pretty stable, but the engines are not efficient at all. So next thing we need to do is we need to research us some boiler technology, I think. Yeah, I think we need engines and boilers just to make things more efficient. And we're going to keep researching the rangefinders this whole time through. Alright, so we want to at least build one of these Slavas. And we will refit the Slava. It's going to take a long time to build, but that's okay. It'll totally be worth it when it's done. And so basically by having, you get a certain amount of like instant ships at the beginning. So I started out with a bunch of stripped down battleship hulls. So I have a lot of ships, and then I'm just I'm upgrading them as we go. So this will be fine. Let's go save this real quick. Alright, so any politicking that I need to do? Kind of want China to not be so pissed at me, but oh, England's upset. We don't want to go to war with you yet. That would be inconvenient. Alright, so crank that back just a little bit. And alright, it's not bad. This is not bad at all. And then we'll develop some better technology. Maybe I ought to work on some better armor also. I kind of feel like I want better armor. I think I'm going to change around my priorities. Instead of engines, I think I want armor. That way we get some better armor, and then when I can make another upgrade with better armor after the Slav is finished. That's what we're gonna do. What's our logistics at? We're at 7%, and China's at 20. So, not fantastic, but it's okay. We're gonna, by the time, I think I can stall the wars from happening until we're ready to go, and then we're gonna start hitting things hard. And these Slavas are gonna be good long-term ships, because they're gonna be big enough that I can upgrade them in the future. Let's make nice with the UK, because I really don't want to fight the Brits yet. I mean, I guess I could, but not really. It's not really my cup of tea yet. Get it? Cup of tea? Alright, so Japan and Spain. Yeah, everybody's starting to fight. And I am a little concerned. Oh, Japan's starting to get a little bit too spicy. I'm not quite ready for Japan to be that spicy yet. Not quite yet. Because I still need to finish getting my ships upgraded, which is going to take a little while because this is a slow process. There we go. Armor quality, the nickel steel armor. Once I get the nickel steel armor, then I'm going to do probably another upgrade. Yeah, I wouldn't surprise me if wars have started over tea. I like my tea. I'll fight for tea. Believe it or not, the Russians seem to take their tea very seriously. You know, I've had some really good British tea. You know, they import it from England. So I've had really good British tea when I was in Russia. It was very interesting. Because you don't normally associate Russia with tea. I don't want to sell you Slavas. We'll just keep trying to mitigate our negative relations. Why do you go down so much? There we go. That's just chugging along. And it might be a while before I get, you know, like induced boilers or... I mean, tea's good stuff. Yes, I will sell you torpedo boats. I will also sell you torpedo boats. I love selling torpedo boats because they are profitable and don't take up a lot of my capacity. And yeah, let's improve them just a little bit more with Japan. Once I get my fleet ready, then I'm going to go raffle stomp Japan, but I'm not quite ready yet. Yeah, we're getting there. No, we do not want to go to war with Japan. Why are you guys trying to go to war with Japan? We are not ready to go to war with Japan. Geez, so they're already at negative 99. Oh, this could be really bad. This could be really bad. Yeah, Japan has pretty good tea too. Now I'm going to be in a lot of trouble if Japan goes to war with me before I'm ready to fight, because I am not solid yet on my. I'm not solid yet on my defenses. Oh, man. And let's improve with Britain. Now, I might have enough quantity of ships that I could get away with it if I have to fight Japan, but I don't think so. And I don't want to have to get extorted, you know, for money either. We're just not having any diplomatic luck, are we? Huh, that's interesting. Japan has only one light cruiser. That's very interesting. Japan's getting their ass kicked, it looks like. Oh, it's because they're repairing a bunch of ships. Maybe I could win a fight with Japan. Really don't want to. 10 more months. So you know, we'll have, yeah, if I can hold off for a little bit, then I'll start upgrading my Slavas, and then you're going to see a, yeah, sure, we'll go sell you some more torpedo boats, Greece. There we go. So we improved our relations. And improve with you. That's good enough. All right, so we're getting close. To being able to further upgrade our ships. And then once I have a battle fleet, then we'll start just conquering Japan. We'll take him out quick once I have the means to do it. But I don't want to prematurely go off on them. Don't want to do that. Oh, we got Korea. So we're getting there, slowly but surely. That gives me more unrest, but it gives me more Navy budget, which I kind of need right now. That's a lot of unrest. Or I can do this, and I think I'm going to need the Navy budget. I mean, the GDP is... We're going to go for the GDP. Extra money. More GDP. Let's go more GDP. Well, it's a lot of money. Let's take the money. because we are going to need it. U.S. and Britain went to war. That's interesting. Alright, so a lot of things going on politically. I want to be nice to Britain, because I don't want to go into a fight with them yet. What are these turret mechanisms? Improved turret gearbox? No. We're just going to keep on chugging away. British and Germany. Wow, everybody's getting into big old fights, and I'm fortunately staying out of it for now. Let's export. Yeah, we'll sell you a torpedo boat. How much longer? 7 more months? Yeah, I better keep being nice with Japan. That's a little bit more negative than I want right now. One more turn till I get the better armor. And here in a few more turns, I'm going to go ahead and do another upgrade on my Slava. See if we can turn these into proper ships. Those guys are all fighting with each other. That's not really my problem. Well, the Chinese invaded. The Chinese are kicking Japan's ass. We may have a problem with China, actually. Alright, so we don't need to worry about that. So what do we... I can get the small guns going quickly. 6 months. Yeah, I think that'll work out about right. Alright, so... Alright, so let's see. Business cooperation, more GDP. That's good. Or... No, we're going to go with more GDP. It's a little bit of unrest, but we need monies. Because Russia poor. Our army logistics is still only at 6%, which is pretty garbage. I don't really want to improve the relationships too much, because I am going to go to war with Japan at some point soon. Here, we'll improve relations with you. And Japan might be weak enough that it doesn't matter. I could maybe intimidate them out of some money. And maybe I'll start omnoming China instead. Britain, Italy. Let's be nice to Italy, because there's all these people I don't want to fight until I'm ready to fight, and I'm not ready to fight yet. What do you have for explosives? Smoke? I don't care about smoke composition. Alright. Confucius said a lot of things. Confucia also said I'm almost out of tea, and I'm going to have to get some more soon. Yeah, the opening is always the hardest. If you can get a really solid opening, then that builds you up for the rest of the game. And that's why I'm taking this big gamble right now. I mean, if I were to get invaded and raffle stomped at the beginning, then I can always just start over. But we're taking the big risks. Let's improve Britain. Britain's not doing so great right now either. People are definitely having some fights. 2 more months on the Slava. Alright, we are almost ready to upgrade, especially once we get that you get the new tech and stuff. So we're almost ready. You got the turret gearbox. That's going to be good. Sure, we'll sell you torpedo boat. Ooh. Am I allied with Montenegro? I guess they going after Montenegro. I mean, I don't really care that much, although I do want to improve the relations with you. What are we, advanced big funnels. That might help a little bit. What I really need is more efficiency upgrades and stuff. Yeah, well, I mean, lots of people play Civilization, but but yeah, it's true in Civilization. Alright, so here we go. So this is sort of potentially bad. They sent us an ultimatum. They want us to withdraw our fleet, operate near their borders. Otherwise, they're going to go to war. It's not a good time to go to war with Japan, but that's a lot of money. I don't... You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it, we're going for it. I don't want unrest. Here, we'll blame the U.S. Don't care about world peace. So that costs me money but lowers my unrest, which isn't necessarily bad. It was a lot of fucking money. That gives me money, but... You know, we want the money. Alright, so we're gonna have to refit our ships as they are, and we're not gonna wait for the extra guns. We're gonna go for it. Alright, so we got the new armor. Alright, so here we go. We're going for nickel steel armor. And anti-torp 1, which... that's not bad. We've got the best gunpowder. If I go for enhanced reloading, I need to drop a little bit of weight. Where do I want to drop the weight from? Well, that drops a lot of weight there if I... So right like that. Alright, so this gives me enhanced reloading, so that's what, 10% faster firing? Less gun aiming speed though, which... I think this will be alright. Oh, we could do soft capped. So the nose fuse does more high explosive damage, which is better against torpedo boats and lightly armored ships. Soft cap has more penetration, and more range. Adds a lot of weight. Let's see here. That's not going to really do a lot of penetration anyway. It's like 5 inches of penetration on high explosive, or... Wow, that gives me a lot of penetration with high explosive. Alright, so... I mean, soft cap is kind of nice. I think we're going to do the soft cap, just for the better penetration. It's a 2-month refit. We're doing this. This will make a massive improvement just by getting this better armor. Don't have hydraulic steering yet. But this will be solid. Alright, so 2-month refit. Alright, so I need to refit all of the ships in Vladivostok. And those are starting with Admiral Senyavin. So you guys... Let's see here, because these are... Yeah, I can only refit 4 of these at a time, because these are big honking ships. Also going to go upgrade the shipyard. keep jacking up the tech. We're gonna start hurting with transport soon too, is the problem. That's gonna be the big killer. Alright, we're gonna go one turn like this. One-dimensional unicorn chicken in the multiverse. That sounds awfully complicated. That makes my brain hurt a little bit to think about. Alright, so... And we didn't lose any ships. We didn't lose any transports. So why is Romania attacking Moldova? Is Romania a Japanese ally? Ha 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 ha! They're a Japanese ally, so Romania and Norway, we're gonna fucking conquer their ass. Alright. Alright, buddy. We're gonna conquer your ass here in a little bit. What's my... Army logistics is 7%. Alright, that's okay. How many ships does Japan have? They've got some ships, but they're probably busy. So we need to make sure that we're in... I want to be nice to Italy. Because I don't want to get into a fight there. And... these guys... I'm not ready for these guys to get into big fights, so... I want you guys to all be on... defensive. Except for the Slava. Which you can be on... The Slava can be on sea control. Because you've been upgraded. And you're in Sevastopol. So I wonder how many ships they have. So let's go head over here with the Slava. And let's see what kind of fight maybe we get into a fight. Alright, you're probably about my age. Yeah, because Civ 1 came out when I was about that age too. We'll export those. That didn't work, did it? Alright, so we don't need any more small gun research. We're going to keep working on boilers, and I'd like to work on turret mechanisms to get the double turrets for secondaries on capital ships, because that would make kind of a difference. So I think we're going to work on that. Although hull strengthening is probably more important to do that. And we can... I want to... Which are the ships in Sevastopol? Bordano, Voya, and Alexander III. Oh, you know what I can do? I'm going to rename for my the B from my Black Sea Fleet. This way I know that these guys are... I'm going to refit these guys Boom. Alright, and then I need to refit somebody in Vladivostok. Which will be... Because I've got... So if I just grab one of these guys down at the bottom, that should do it. So these guys are in the Baltic Sea, so I'm gonna call it BA. And these are in the Bering Sea, which is really kind of annoying. I might change the way that I organize those guys. But alright, so as far as the research goes, it's going alright. Lots of stuff going on. Alright, Norway. Do I want to send tonnage over to get them? I mean, I could. Need 15,000 tons. Sure. So I need to send people from my Arctic fleet in Murmansk. But I need these guys to be upgraded first. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm gonna upgrade you guys. Boom. And then I am going to suspend and suspend. Alright. I'm going to change those priorities up a little bit. Make nice with Italy if I can. There's one turn. I lost some stuff in the Sea of Japan. Start cranking that up. And so these guys here are ready to go. I'm going to make this a Japanese task force. we go. This way I can find them. Alright, so we're gonna head down. Does he even have any people here? One, two, three, four. I have these guys on protect. There we go. So that should take care of that. And then next turn I'll resume the other refits that I'm doing. Don't want an alliance. No allies. Alright, so we'll export torpedo boats. Let's go drop this back down. I don't want to, that's negative 25 million, we can't afford that. There we go. And we got our tonnage back, so let's go and we'll resume these guys. Go resume you. And we're just gonna start popping out these Alright, so that'll take care of that. We're having a little bit of money problems, but not too bad. And you boys are ready to go. So you guys are going to go out here and take that port. Let's go grab the Netherlands. And we're just gonna start getting all invadey on people. Lost some more ships, which is not ideal. So that's 100%. That's good. That's Norway. What else? Is that the only Norway? That's Denmark. Where's the strike mission at? I guess I don't have the... I guess the strike mission and the conquest mission are right on top of each other. I guess I can't do much about it. Alright, well, so be it. Alright, so we want to... I want to refit more ships in Vladivostok. Can I do a naval invasion anywhere for Japan? We can get Romania. Fuck it, let's invade Romania. I'm totally invading Romania. Alright, so in Sevastopol, you guys are all upgraded. We are totally invading Romania. Wait, you guys are... I guess I forgot about them. Why are these only showing up as 4,000 tons? wait a minute. I want to view this ship. Something's not right. No, that's 15,000 tons. It's just... something's weird about it. Alright, we'll upgrade it again later. Oh, now it's showing up properly, so I guess I have to view these, because it's... I guess they're confused. Alright, so we're just going to view them, and we're going to fix them by viewing them. Alright, that works. That's 17,000. That's great. Alright. So now they're happy. Alright, so you boys are going to join up with your buddy here. And we are invading Romania. Nice. And then we need to upgrade more guys, so let's go upgrade people in Vladivostok. I'll just do these 4. There we go. And not quite enough to do another... we need to start working on my transport some more. I'm going to drop you down to about 80%. That's good enough. Alright, here we go. Let's get into some fights. Alright, the Norwegian fleet. We are fighting the mighty Norwegian fleet, and they are not that bad. I mean, they're 2 single 9.8-inch guns. I definitely have some weight on them, though. Alright, this is going to be good. We're going to totally kick their butt. Yeah, we're just going to operate these things in like squadrons of 4 battleships. Someday they'll be heavy cruisers, but right now they're battleships because everybody else is puny. And I want to tell them to retreat. And then we want to go in the opposite direction of the retreat, and this way they will sort out where to go. This is going to actually be sort of a pain, because I'm probably closer than I'd like. Please don't hump each other. Really, please don't do that. Oh, you motherfucker. God damn it, you retarded ships, don't do that. Jesus Christ. Don't fucking do that. What the hell is your problem? Quit humping each other. God damn, really? Come on. What the hell? These guys are stupid. Alright, well, let's pause for a moment and reflect on why diversity hires should not captain battleships. And I gotta respond to this message here. My phone will not autocorrect. Alright, so here we go. Let's see if we can unscrew up our little tangled fleet. These guys, yeah, that's not so bad. We can take these are just regular like cruiser ones or something. Alright, so what's the range on your torpedo? Do you have torpedoes? Yeah, they got like half a kilometer range. So, now these torpedo boats, they got a lot of cruisers here. These torpedo boats, they're not, they have 1 kilometer range. They're not going to be that bad. So we're going to tear them up because torpedo boats are squishy. There we go. Let's get this other torpedo boat. There we go. Alright, so now let's go try and deal with these cruisers. I should be able to just brawl them down. Yeah, their armor's not that great. You've got not great chances to hit me. I've got not great chances to hit them. But my little 2.9-inch guns are doing some work. Alright, so this is going along alright. 20 knots is pretty slow, and we're going 17 because the high waves. But alright, he's taking a beating. This is just going to be kind of a slow grind. The humble beginnings of the Slava battleships. What I really want to do is I really want to turn these guys sharp, and I want to hunt down those 2 cruisers specifically, because these guys are not super fast. And then once I hunt these guys down, then I'll double back to the others, but I want to keep my distance from them, because I don't want to take a lot of damage by getting too close to those guys. So we're going to kind of angle away from them. We're going to take this dude out. 2.5 kilometers. Yeah, there we go. These are nice ships. I'm really happy with these ships so far. Ooh, wow, look at that. Alright, so now we're going to go hunt down those other guys. These guys are turning pretty good, too. These are going to be great ships. I'm going to use these for the entire game. I'll just keep upgrading them. And these guys are going to be just great. These guys, ooh, look at that funnel all busted up. These guys are going to be fantastic ships. Nice if you guys just pick one to shoot at. Probably 6.2, 5.9. Anyway, we'll just kind of cruise on by. These guys are sitting about 2 to 3% hit. We're trading. We're kind of even, but I've got 2 guns for every one that they have. So we've got twice the firepower and we've got more ships. So I'll win the trades, but it's going to be... I've got more armor. kind of tech do these guys have? They've got nothing special. There we go. Let's go ahead and turn and pursue him. And I'm trying to keep that other ship a little further away. 6.6. It's about an extra kilometer away. It's not great, but it's something. Although I am giving him broadside, which I don't really like. Don't think there's a lot I can do about it, though. Please continue to finish off the injured ship. I don't want to have to re-aim. I think the 2-inch guns are doing more damage than anything else. No, they're about the same. But look at that, all my 2-inch guns are performing really well. Ouch. Yeah, he's just about sunk. There we go, there's another flooding hit. I think he's gonna be in trouble in a minute. One more good hit will get him. There we go. That's going to finish him off. Alright. So now we're going to go after you. And I'm going to turn a little bit. And we're just going to be in the close brawl because I've got more armor and I've got more guns. And we're all cadets. So we're basically an even fight as far as skill goes. I've got better to hits now. Yeah, he's taking it pretty good. All those 2-inch guns are doing. Ooh, there's a nice hit. That's a nice hit. Look at that. He's in trouble. He's in a lot of trouble. We're just gonna start lighting him up. And the other guy's getting hit up pretty good too, so this isn't gonna last much longer. Alright, so we did good. We got our experience. We did. Look at that. Alright, so we're going to go take that country. And we didn't lose any ships this turn, so that's good. If we can minimize our engagement risks, our vulnerability. We need to minimize our attack surface. That's what they say. All right, we're getting the invasion going there. Did Germany take Eastern? Holy shit! Wow. Germany's... Wow, this is going to be a crazy game. So we got a 100% chance there. Got a 100% chance there. And I don't have another naval invasion. I don't want to go to war with anybody else. I mean, I could also go to war with China too, but I really don't want to. Not yet. Not till I get my fleets ready, because I only have a 6% army logistics in China. China's only got 2%. I mean, we could do it. China has a... They got a pretty good fleet. I really don't want to go to war with both China and Japan, although I don't have a lot for them to take over here, and I can just start... I don't really want to fight that torpedo boat. I guess I'll just park you right here for now. Although, I mean, taking over... I'm just going to leave him right there. Alright, so... Yeah, I love these little battleships. Everybody's fighting. These guys, I guess we're going to auto-resolve that because I'm not catching a torpedo boat. 28 knots. No, we'll just auto-resolve it. Oh, he sank. Womp, womp, womp. Now, what's a battleship doing in the Black Sea? Oh, because they're hanging out with Romania. I lost one in Northeast Asia. Got some out here, so I have to... So I need to get these guys in Petropavlovsk activated. So these guys, we're going to call these guys... NEA, the Northeast Asia Fleet. Alright, so let's go refit my Northeast Asian ships. So these four. Booyah. And I wonder why these guys are only showing up as 4,000... tons. This is going to be my J2 fleet. Actually, no, we're just gonna... I guess I need to view these because I changed their tonnage drastically. So that seems to have fixed it. So I could make these a J2 fleet. Yeah, this game seems to be running a lot faster than before. Alright, so let's go and send these guys out. I'm gonna put you guys up here. One, two, three, four. There's my J2s. They've got 2 torpedo boats in Northeast Asia. There's one of them. Let's go over there and see if we can hit them. And we can do another naval invasion. So we're invading Romania already. So what can we invade over here? We can get North Honshu. Let's do it. Where's North Honshu? North Honshu's right here. Screw it, we're gonna just invade Japan. We'll let him try and hit that and then we'll double back. Alright, right on. This looks good. Losing a little bit of money, but I think it's alright. Here in a little bit, I'm going to have to go maybe run and check on something in the office. Alright, so we don't want to spend money for unrest, because our unrest is 0, so we're not going to do that. There we go, we're just going to do this. Go sink some transports. And we didn't lose any transports this turn, that's pretty awesome. Sell some of that to Greece. I got Romania. Alright, so is Romania still a nope, so now we just have Norway to finish off. So we are om-nom-nomming their allies. Glorious. Oh, here's southern Norway. I could go and nail southern Norway. You know what I ought to do is I need one more turn to fix things up. How are you looking here? That's 11%. Let's go move you guys over. This game basically covers, whoops, from 1890 to about 1950. So it's, you know, it's pre-World War I. It's basically Victorian era to through World War II. So it takes place after the ironclads have become solid and before aircraft carriers. Alright, so he is sunk. And we're just going to auto-resolve these guys because I don't want to go chase around torpedo boats. I got northern Norway. We can dip this down and save up some money for a little bit. Alright, so I need to move this fleet from northern Norway to southern Norway. Because that's North Sea, so you guys, I'm going to go down here. And we've got tonnage now, so my Baltic fleet, I think we need to go refit these guys. One, two, three, four. Uh-oh. Why am I... Oh, because he's repairing. That's why. We'll suspend you. So Sea of Japan. Gensan. Where's Gensan at? That's a torpedo boat. Why do I have a battleship in Gensan? Alright, well I guess you're gonna repair there. Alright, whatever. Some of these guys are getting a little pissed off at me too. But no, we're gonna finish taking out Norway, because that's gonna be easy. I really don't care about China, but I do want to be nice to Italy because I don't want to... Although going to war with Italy would be nice to take over Egypt, but I'm not ready to do that yet because I don't need any of that stuff yet. There we go. Boilers, induced draft boiler. So once I get the boiler tech, then we're going to do another round of upgrading because that's going to be super important. We got the hull strengthening done. I don't need that anymore. You know, I could start working on bigger guns, I suppose. Advanced hydraulic turrets. Gun layout. Better barbettes. That's actually really useful. We'll do that. Alright. So this is coming along pretty nice. Got him sunk. Didn't lose any transports, which is great. We will keep selling torpedo boats to the Ottomans. Alright, more transports, though. One more turn on the boilers. And I might upgrade I could upgrade the guns, but we'll see. We will invade southern Norway, which may not be quite as easy. So we'll see how this works out. Alright, so don't want to ally with France, but we do have a fight. And 19.9 knots, so we're a little bit faster. So I don't think he's going to get away from us. So here we go. And then I am going to grab another drink, and I will be right back in a moment. Alright, I'm back, but not for long. I have to actually head out, it looks like. I got a call from one of my techs. I've got to go meet him at the office and take care of some stuff. So I'm going to head out. I'll be back on tomorrow, probably around 7 o'clock Central Time. So thanks for watching, guys. Looks like work's starting early today. And I will see everybody tomorrow in the evening. Thank you very much, and oh yeah, and like and subscribe, because that helps. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.